What's up, fam? It's your boy Howie, Try Hip Hop Podcast. I just wanted to do a quick video. Good morning to y'all. Getting ready to take my fat ass to the gym. I couldn't go back off to sleep, so I was like, let me just go ahead, get at it, do something productive. But real quick, the year is 2020. We use social media and other platforms as, in our lives. We use it a lot. I'm trying to move this out the way. We use it a lot. We utilize it a lot. We on our phones. We're on, we do the social media platforms are used to shape and change, shape our opinions, things of that nature, So I had a question: does anybody remember when the internet was cool? Like it was just like it was just a good thing to be on, as far as like actually spending hours at a time, looking at things, learning things, like none of this political bullshit that's going on today. Like, oh, you gotta vote for this. And don't get me wrong, I mean, I understand why they have to use those platforms and utilize those platforms. I'm not saying that political pundits and stuff shouldn't be able to use those platforms, because they are for everybody, but it's just oversaturated. I mean, I know the election season is coming, but it's like you can't even look at a damn like YouTube video on like how to do something without it being so fucking political. I mean, it just is what it is. But I mean, it used to be, get on the internet, man, you'll find lyrics to songs you like. You'll find websites that had your interest in mind, like whether it was video games or, music from, music, you know, just simple innocent things. I'm not, and don't get me wrong, I'm not naive to know, some people are using the internet for nefarious purposes. I'm not gonna sit here and say, the sun's coming out now, so I'm just trying to, Anyway, I'm not gonna sit here and say that people didn't use the internet for nefarious things. I mean, that would be, even back then. But it's just to the point where it's so political now. It gives me a headache. I don't care who you vote for. I don't, especially this election. Both candidates are a bunch of turd sandwiches, if you ask me. But it don't matter who you vote for. It don't matter what party you stand for. It used to be a time where, if you had differences, it was still, people still fought amongst each other, but it was all right. I guess I gotta hit this light back on. I ain't gonna see myself. Anyway, you had differences, but it was all right. You know what I'm saying? People learn to get along to get along. I mean, now I will say this with the social media and stuff. I mean, it is kind of a good thing to see, some of these groups, exposed for who they are, some of them, but these things are just messed up. The reason why I'm posting this video for the Lost in Thought is, we'll probably talk about it on the show a little bit, but got through watching The Social Dilemma, and it's just like, I was looking at it, and most of it is true. I mean, we've all fallen victim to it. This social media platform dictating how we should think, dictating how we should feel, like how certain people should feel, and not seeing and I'm the first to say that I feel guilty of this. I'm not going to sit here and say like, oh, I'm oblivious to it, because if the CEOs of some of these tech companies that were behind this product, they were falling victim to it, who am I? I'm just a, regular quote unquote user, and that was something that they was said in the documentary. Is like, there's only two two types of businesses they call, the customer and user, and that's people selling drugs and software companies. It's just something to think about. But yeah, man, it's just, the internet used to be a cool tool. It used to be a fun place. You used to, like I said, find little silly videos, little flash videos and things like that. Go to certain websites and, what I'm saying, just laugh it up, live it up, what I'm saying? Your little funny knock jokes or your mama jokes. But, those days are gone. We got, like right now, I mean, who would have dreamt, if you go back to 1995, it's like, hey, one day you're going to be able to record a video while you're driving with this thing called a smartphone. Like, who would have thunk it, and again, I'm not saying that, these, like I'm saying, like, this is not like a tool for bad or anything like that, the social media. I mean, it has been utilized kind of like that, but at the same, I mean, there is some, there was some good to it, but now it's just, especially, like I said, it's a political cash grab. Everything is just so political. So, if you're not for this guy, you're the enemy. Oh, you're not for this guy, you're the enemy. We got to make sure that you think a certain way, instead of, and it's just a lost, a jumble, just a whole jumble of mess. But anyway, I don't want to ramble too long. Just also, like, leave a comment, man. Like, tell me. I would like to hear, people, share about, like, hey, what was your fond memories of, like, getting on the internet? What, not necessarily what sites you went on. I don't really want to know that, but, like, what, were you looking up, fun little stuff, or were you looking up information? Sure, it'd be cool, kind of cool to discuss. Anyway, it's your boy Howard, Try Hip Hop Podcast, just dropping in a loss of thought. But real quick, I mean, I want to say this real quick because it kind of dawned on me. But yeah, I mean, if it wasn't for, for the internet and things, I mean, I probably wouldn't be as big hip hop head as I am today. I mean, that was instrumental in, like, me, coming up and learning about different folks, and learning about different groups, and learning about, where hip hop started, the classes, I'm from, I mean, obviously you can tell I'm a Southerner, but I mean, I'm from North Carolina, so, that information wasn't really readily available, until like the internet jumped on the scene. So, yeah, I mean, I would say that, if it wasn't for the internet, I wouldn't be much of a hip hop head. But anyway, like I said, just remember to like, share, subscribe. Thank you for, watching this video, those who watched it. Again, like I said, let's get a little discussion going in the chat. in the comment section. Tell me, let me know, what you was looking up, and as far as like, when you're looking up stuff for fun or things of that nature. But anyway, it's your boy Howie, Try Hip Hop Podcast. Peace.